State of Michigan versus Anjuan Potter. Okay, thank you. So the N is silent. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. All right, counsel, your appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Mr. Potter.
Good morning, Your Honor. Agent Meisling with probation.
Thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it anything that would interfere in your ability to understand your attorney or the court? Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you were on probation for carrying a concealed weapon punishable by 5 years. I have a probation, alleged probation violation. After I placed you on probation, there were certain conditions and there are allegations now that you've not complied. And are there any amendments before I begin?
No, Your Honor, but if I may speak on these violations.
You may.
These violations were presented to the court after allegations led to an arrest of Mr. Potter in Clinton County.
Yes.
Given the severity of those violations, by policy, I was required to ask for a bench warrant. At this point, the case in Clinton County has been dismissed.
So
therefore, yeah, I don't think we have evidence to support these allegations any longer.
So was he just arrested on this?
He was arrested and they ended up entering a dismissal by Nolly Cross on December 4th.
But then did we, on December 4th? So we kept him in knowing that? No, next time, if this ever happens again, and send this message to your office, if the underlying offense is dismissed and we have this, you let me know. I recall the warrant dismissed and we have held this young man for longer than we should have. That's a violation of his Constitution protected right to freedom.
Yes, ma'am.
So send a message upstairs. I don't care about MDOC policy, I care about the Constitution. And this policy violates that. You're free, sir. How many days did you serve?
Altogether, I've been incarcerated 21 days.
So he gets 21 days additional credit. Tell me about his probation.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Potter has actually done pretty well.
Great, successful completion.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. May I approach with his discharge paperwork?
Please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's your reward for our mistake, sir. I'm terribly sorry about that, but this should be a lesson. Change your friends, change your habits,
Yes, ma'am.
do some great things in the world.
Yes, ma'am. I want to continue my career in boxing.
Great. To see then you flip the script, sir, and you become a role model instead of an incarcerated man.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? So he didn't have height at the.
He did not, Your Honor.
How old is he?
He's 25 years old.
All right, court has signed this, and if you just wait 1 moment, we're gonna get you all copies.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yes,
Hang
ma'am.
out for a minute, all right? Someday you come and show me the great things, or send me a text so I can watch you on TV.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll make sure to tell everybody downstairs.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
MEISLING.
Is someone that's gonna pick you up from the jail?
Hmm.
Do you have someone that's gonna pick you up from the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're gonna make that call, or maybe counsel can? Yeah, okay, good. All right, good luck to you, sir. You have copies. There should be a copy for you to counsel. Is there a copy for you?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, right. Okay.
Mr. Stuckey.
Listen, Steve, oh, I think you have a form for me to sign. Oh, Mr. Pfeiffer gave you a pre-drawn form. Thank you.
Ms. Schroeder, are you ready with your client?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Stuckey.
Yes.
Bond. So let's get them both.
Oh, yeah. All right, this is docket 25-3159 FH, people of the state of Michigan versus Tyrants Stuckey. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Mr. Stuckey. They should have been on for 2 files. I know one file did have the filing sent back because there was not a signature on the proof of service.
I don't know, what's the other file number? We'll just
What
call
was
it.
the other? I apologize. What were the last 4 digits of the one that we just called? I apologize, Your Honor. My brain is just.
So, does he have 2 files or 1?
He has 2. One ends in 3159 and the other one ends in 3479.
Could you please pull that? I have the 3159. Brian, I'll go back and get the other one.
What's the other one, sorry?
25-3479 FH.
And it's probably the only other Stuckey one out there.
Okay.
But the motion is substantially the same. It's just a difference of
Got it.
issuance
We'll have to-
date.
Yeah, we'll have to apply for both.
Yes, they would apply for both.
All right, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
You put your hand down. Are you taking any medication yesterday or today?
No, ma'am.
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No, ma'am.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is defendant's motion to modify bond conditions, and brief was also filed in support. And this does apply to both files, as counsel mentioned. I'm waiting for the other one. But why don't you start with your argument?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm going to be brief on this because I did submit the motion with incorporated brief in support. But what this boils down to, it's Mr. Stuckey, and we have the Michigan Orthopedic Center letter along with the filing that
I
was
reviewed
submitted.
that.
And he is supposed to be having at the end of the month a surgery with the 2 tethers on that he currently has. Take the MRI that they're going to try, they need to do to be able to. He has not been able to get a specific date because they're trying to fit him in at this time of the year. So that is causing trouble. And with the tethers on, they're even less likely to want to get him in because they don't want to take up a spot if he can't even go. For, I think, obvious safety reasons. We would be asking the court to consider and grant our motion to remove the tethers. He's been out since September on bond. To my knowledge, there have been no allegations of bond violation. I'm not going to sit here and try to say that there weren't allegations while he was in custody back some time ago, I believe in March or April, but that has been some time. He spent a significant time in jail as a result of these cases, and then got out. He's been compliant. I understand the severity of the 2 files, and so is Mr. Stuckey. He maintains his innocence. He just wants to be able to get this taken care of with regard to his knee, as it is and has considerably caused him a great deal of problems, even while he was in custody, and that certainly did not help. So we would ask the court to consider removal of the tethers and grant that today.
What is your new address? Because you should not be living at the Rio Road address.
That's my address. I live there alone. No one else lives there.
Okay, so I forgot. So because you had the children and
Correct.
the victim living there, but they've moved.
Correct, and they moved.
Okay, so tell me, I just looked at the file. I don't notice any other violations or any violations at all. So tell me, one of the things I ordered was that you would work through Kimberly Gonzalez for parenting time or issues with the children. Has that been working out?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you in the family court working things out for parenting time, child support, or no?
No, ma'am.
Okay, but you are able, and how old are your children, remind me?
One's gonna be 15 and on the 22nd of this month. And the twins are 13
Okay,
and Lorenzo is 19, but he's out of the home.
right, okay. I'm only concerned about the minors, all right. Any objection on behalf of the people?
The only objection that people have, and this has been the same, Ms. Schroeder and I have talked about this, is there would be no objection if we had a date in which he had the MRI scheduled that he could take the tether off, and then we know when the tether is supposed to be put back on after the procedures are being taken place. We don't want to hinder his medical procedures, but obviously given the charges, we believe the tether is a very important part of his bond. And we'd like to have that remain in place in between or after these procedures take place. We just don't have dates that we can put into a stipulated order.
I've been waiting for an appointment through a doctor's office now for about 6 weeks. I have called every other week and said, okay, haven't heard anything. And the response I get is, well, we're working on it. Really? It doesn't take 6 weeks to get a medical appointment. I don't know what they're doing over there. Everyone's taking vacation. They're too busy. I really don't know. So I do understand the difficulties, sir. So tell me, I don't need to know all your medical stuff, but what have you been told in terms of time frame?
Well, once the surgery is done, I gotta go through physical therapy. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have.
I get all that, but what about, let's start with the MRI or whatever you need. That's where you're starting, right?
Well, we're supposed to have been starting Monday just passed. That
Okay.
would put me 3 weeks out from my surgery to have all my testing done before the actual surgery date. My surgery date is scheduled for the 29th of this month.
Okay.
And also, if I might say, just from what the doctor told me, is like this one tether on it for the alcohol, it's on so tight and it's on my nerves. And that's playing a part too of why, since I've been released, I've been in extreme amount of pain. There's nothing I can do about it because.
Well, when that happens, you just need to go back. Sometimes they do that. I've had people break out sores, they hit you the leg. I don't know what they do over there, but you just need to tell them and they need to make an adjustment. So if that ever happens again, have them adjust it, and then if they don't, then you come see me.
Well,
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, I think Mr. Stuckey, I asked him that same question. He indicated he did go and talk to JSG about that tether, and they indicated that the way they had it on was the way they needed to have it on, and that's how that is what he has been told.
Correct. So once I just kept going to my doctor, wait to get because I know you told me if anything needs to be done, get proof from the doctor. So this is what I've been doing. I've been going through all the steps you asked me to do.
All right, sir, I'm going to have both your tethers removed. You can have that done today. However, you shall keep pretrial services, your attorney and the prosecutor's office aware of medical treatment, surgery dates, and provide medical treatment and surgery dates, whatever, and provide proof so we can monitor you. If things continue to go well, I'll leave them off. If I have a hint of trouble, I can do lots of things. I can put them back on, I can put you in jail, and we can get you treated in the jail. People think that we don't deliver babies or treat people in the jail. We do.
Understood.
So it's all up to you, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All other bond conditions remain the same. You're dismissed. Hope everything goes well with your surgery.
Have a blessed day.
Your Honor, does the court need me to prepare an order?
Got it right there. You're gonna have it in a second before you leave.
Sorry, thank you, Your Honor. If I could also get an additional copy so Mr. Bucky can take it with him.
You're good, you tried.
I do that sometimes too, so.
You should have enough copies of.
Yes,
Are you making that?
Yeah, I make copies.
yes, I just would need Brian some additional ones so that he can take one for each file and JSG.
You said an additional one?
Oh, you know what? I did not put
Put the other case on.
other
it.
file number. Can you write the other
Okay.
file number? I forgot there's two and I didn't have it in front of me.
Yes,
No, oh, never mind, it's still in printing.
we'll take,
Where is it?
thank you, Your Honor.
Are you gonna write it?
Yeah, I'm gonna write
Right,
it.
just make sure it's legible.
Here, and we'll get you those copies here. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem.
Take the paper and close its copy. Yeah. Thanks for that. Complete, thanks.
Your next matter, ready?
Mr. Pete,
I got sense.
There's like 3 or 4.
I don't know.
Who's this?
Norris, I'm sorry,
This is
Pete.
Pete.
This is docket 256003 FH, people of the state of Michigan versus Johnny Ray Pete. Counsel your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Erin Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Pete. May I approach?
Me. Is this going to be a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel your appearances for the record.
Morning, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Erin Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Pete.
Raise your right hand to swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide you the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth on penalty of perjury.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes.
Is there anything that would interfere in your ability to understand the court or your attorney?
No.
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
She's talking about my.
Is there medication that's been prescribed to you
Oh.
that you're not taking?
Yeah, I'm on.
I don't care what you're on. Is there medication that a doctor has told you you need to take and you cannot take it?
Oh, yeah.
does that affect your ability to understand the court or your attorney?
Any of your medications that you're taking, do they affect your ability to understand what's going on?
Oh, no.
But what about, is there medication, sometimes doctor says to take certain medication and people choose not to take it. Have you taken all of your prescribed medication, or is there medication you're prescribed that you're not taking?
Yes.
Okay, so by not taking that medication, does that affect your ability to understand the
No,
court?
it doesn't affect me at all.
Okay, and do you have any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness? Do you have any sign of fever?
What's this?
Do you have fever? Can you hear me, sir?
No, I have hearing loss.
Okay, that explains it, counsel.
Do we have a device already to do that?
Yes, there was some,
Okay.
yep.
Your device already to do.
I do, but I don't have that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Your
Is
Honor.
that too loud? I can hear some squeaking. Is that too loud or no?
You can adjust the volume, there you go.
Oh, is that okay? Better?
Yeah,
All right, now, do you have any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
no,
All right, have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
yes,
So counsel, we have here in my file a bench warrant because you failed to appear for the pretrial on November 25th. I take it because I've signed the plea agreement that you're all in agreement that this be dismissed and we proceed with a plea. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is.
All right, it's dismissed for plea. Sir, when you're not in custody, do you still live on Rex Street?
no, I'm at 212 Barnes Avenue, Your Honor.
That's in Lansing?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Do you know the zip code?
It's right off of Washington.
So is it 48933?
No, 48910.
48910, okay. And who lives there with you?
Myself.
Okay. And do you work?
Part-time,
Okay, is that enough to support yourself?
yes. I work on houses, do the roofing.
Okay, great. Are you a US citizen?
Yes,
And you'll be pleading today, I understand. Were you on probation, parole, or bond conditions on another file at the time of the event you're pleading to?
no, I was not.
On behalf of the people, what is the plea agreement?
Thank you, Your Honor. The agreement in this matter is for the defendant to enter a guilty plea as to count 1 as a habitual offender, second offense. Upon successful plea and sentence, people move to dismiss count 2. Further, there is a killer agreement to no further upfront jail at the time of sentencing.
Sir, are you still on the sex offender registry?
Yes.
Okay, are you still in treatment?
Yes, I'm in treatment.
What kind of treatment?
Um,
What are you doing for treatment?
no, I mean, I've been treated already.
All right, so counsel, I'm not gonna agree to this unless this includes mandatory continued treatment under SORA. Because what you are dismissing is indecent exposure, and he is a registered sex offender, which means this gives rise to some concerns. So you want this plea agreement, then it's going to have to include treatment for sex offender treatment, continued or aftercare, whatever it is they do, because this is a sign of a problem. I don't want it to get worse, and I don't know what happened here. I understand there's a presumption of innocence, but this is a clue to the past behavior that I don't want to move forward without treating. So you want to take a minute and talk with them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I understand. Yes. Yes.
Are you ready, counsel?
I am.
And is he in agreement or not?
He is.
Oh, yeah, I read one of your books, a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
I'm a big fan.
oh, well, thank you.
I won the fight over the book too.
All right, well, thank you very much. All right, counsel, are you, well, sir, now is this full, fair, accurate, and complete? The plea agreement, is it full, fair, accurate, and complete?
Yes,
Counsel, you agree with that?
I do.
On behalf of the people, as to reading of count one, and counsel, you are waiving reading of count two, is that correct?
I am.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. People of the state of Michigan versus Johnny Ray Pete, case number 25-6003FH. In the name of the people of the state of Michigan, the prosecuting attorney for this county appears before this court and informs this court that on or about September 20th of 2025 at 420 South Grand Avenue in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, the defendant did in count one, police officer assaulting, resisting, or obstructing, did assault, batter, wound, resist, obstruct, oppose, or endanger Officer Leah, A-L-I-Y-A, Cutler, C-U-T-L-E-R, a police officer of the Lansing Police Department that the defendant knew or had reason to know was performing her duties contrary to MCL 750.81D1, this being a felony punishable by up to 2 years or $2,000 in fines. Visual offender, second offense notice. Take notice that the defendant was previously convicted of one or more felonies or attempts to commit felonies, and that on or about October 25th of 2001, he was convicted of the offense of criminal sexual conduct, second degree, personal injury, and violation of Michigan law in the 56th Circuit Court for the County of Ingham in the state of Michigan. Therefore, the defendant is subject to enhanced penalties of 1 1/2 times the maximum sentence on the primary offense or lesser term. The maximum penalty cannot be less than the maximum term for the first conviction. The court shall order law enforcement to collect a DNA identification profiling sample before sentencing or disposition, if not taken at arrest. This being done against the peace and dignity of the state of Michigan.
Sir, did you understand what was just read? It means that count one, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing is a felony punishable by 2 years and or $2,000. Do you understand that?
yes,
And then you would be responsible to pay restitution for any personal or property damage that caused, if any. If you disagree with the amount, if any is being requested, then we would have a restitution hearing and I would determine the amount. The amount can go up, it also can go down. Do you understand all of that?
yes, yeah.
All right, very good. And it looks like you signed the advice of rights form. Did you read it before you signed it?
We reviewed it verbally, Judge.
Okay. And that's one. Do you remember going
Yes.
through that? Okay. So was your attorney able to answer any questions you might have had in regard to your rights?
I believe so.
Okay. And actually, sir, with a visual offender notice, this is a 3-year felony. So it's 1.5 times. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Okay. And do you have any questions about your rights of this court?
no,
And counsel, I should have asked, you also waived reading the visual offender 4th offense notice, so you're all right with reading with having read the habitual offender 2nd notice, correct?
That's correct.
All right, thank you. And sir, do you understand that additionally, if you would have chosen a bench trial, meaning by judge alone, or a jury trial, and you didn't like the outcome, the Court of Appeals must take a look at your unhappiness. But now by choosing to plead, it becomes their decision. If you're unhappy with something, they will only take up your case if they agree with the issues that you present. Do you understand that?
yeah,
All right, very good. Sir, as to count one, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing, how do you plead?
Yes,
Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
If you want to accept the offer, you say guilty. If you don't want to accept the offer, you say no.
yeah, I plead guilty.
Now, sir, you chose to plead after you talked with your attorney.
Yeah.
And no one forced, threatened, or coerced you to plead, is that correct?
No,
And no one promised you anything other than the plea agreement, is that correct?
correct,
And therefore you pled of your own free will, is that correct?
correct,
And you've been satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
yes.
And has anyone told you what I will do at sentencing other than the plea agreement?
No,
And that's because I'm not fully informed. When I'm fully informed at sentencing, then I'll make up my mind where we go from here. Do you understand that?
yes,
Okay. So there's also an agreement for no upfront jail at sentencing, okay? And we'll talk about what that means after all of this, but whether you get out now or at sentencing or what happens, but you understand that if you violate the law or bond conditions between now and sentencing, I don't have to honor that. However, if you do everything correctly and I don't honor that, then I would allow you to withdraw your plea and this matter would again go to the pretrial stage. Do you understand that?
yes.
Very good. Sir, did this offense occur on or about September 20th, 2025?
I believe that's correct,
In the city of Lansing, County of Hingham, State of Michigan,
yes,
at a specific location known as 420 South Grand Avenue?
yes,
You came in contact with a uniformed officer, is that correct?
yes,
And I don't know if you know the name, but would you agree that it was Aaliyah, A-L-I-Y-A Cutler?
I can't recall, but I just know as a police officer,
Okay, and you understood that she was performing her duties because she was in a uniform and she advised you to stop, correct?
right,
And when you came in contact with her, what did you do?
I really had to go and I couldn't hold it,
You had to urinate?
yes,
Okay, and so.
because the doors was locked inside and they wouldn't open up for like another 20 minutes.
Okay, and so, what did the officer instruct you? Did she tell you to stop doing what
Yeah.
you were doing?
Yes, she told me to stop,
And instead of doing that, you proceeded to urinate?
yes.
And did you, do anything else to resist or not follow directions?
I just remember I had to, finish going.
Yeah, and then what?
That was that.
And so then you let her put handcuffs on you?
Believe so.
Okay, were you intoxicated at that time?
No,
Okay. Any additional questions on behalf of the people in regard to count one? I mean, he's resisted following instructions, although it was, I don't know.
If I may ask just a couple of
You may,
questions.
please, I don't have the police report, as you know, so I don't know.
Yes. Sir, would you agree that you did not actually comply with police right away and that you were struggling with them?
I can't recall everything, but it could be possible.
Do you recall that you had to be tased in order to be compliant?
Yeah, I remember they tased me.
Okay, is that why you're having trouble remembering the event?
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
that's a 50,000 volts going through your whole body.
All right, yeah, it is. All right, sir, and you would agree that you were convicted in 2001 of the offense of criminal sexual conduct, second degree personal injury in the 56th Circuit Court for Eaton County?
Yes,
So you agree that that's why there's the enhancement to the habitual second, and that's why this goes from a 2-year felony to a 3-year felony is 1.5 times?
correct.
All right, thank you. On behalf of the defendant, any additional questions?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Our council or promises, threats, or inducements other than those already placed on the record.
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
As court compliant with the court rule.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
I find defendant's plea has been freely, voluntarily, knowingly, and understandingly made without undue influence, stress, coercion, or promises of leniency. I also find there are sufficient grounds to accept defendant's plea based on the additional questions that counsel was able to ask. The court is satisfied. Therefore, count one will enter with habitual second. The habitual fourth is dismissed, and count two is dismissed. Any outstanding warrants, if any related to this file, are also called and dismissed. What is the sentencing date?
February 4th at 9:30.
Are you able to make it here by 9:30, sir, on February 4th?
Yes, Your Honor, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning.
Okay, that's good then. You'll have a couple cups of coffee under you and be able to talk to your attorney.
Yes.
All right, so sir, I need you to make and keep an appointment with probation. Let's talk about that. Is the intent that you stay in until February, or can this gentleman be released?
I will leave it to the court's discretion.
We would ask for a bond to be reinstated in this matter, Judge. The original warrant was for failing to report to pretrial services, and then he didn't report to the pretrial that was scheduled after that.
All right,
Um,
I'm going to reinstate.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna reinstate the bond and all conditions. Additionally, sir, you must report to
Pre-trial service.
probation. You're gonna still have to report to pretrial services
Okay.
weekly, how you've been doing calling or however they tell you. However, you also need to go to probation. So I'm gonna give you until Monday to call.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't know when you're gonna move release. You'll have until Monday to call. If you have trouble reaching them, reach out to your attorney.
I know how to reach them.
Okay, good. And then, they're going to do a very detailed pre-sentence investigation report that we'll all talk about at the time of sentencing, all right? And then you can talk with them about re-engaging in some kind of, counseling, all right? Is there anything else I need to address or any bond condition I need to amend that anyone's aware of?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
All right, happy holidays, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's all for this record.
Thank you.
Are you waiting?
Yeah, we got a sentence. We're ready to go on, Mr. Meisner.
Okay, great. All right, so we need a confidential breakout room as well as only necessary court personnel in the courtroom. Yeah, that last case, there was no restitution, was there? No.
This is Mr. Berman's case, if we could do it on the record, because I don't know enough facts to.
Okay, is he coming down or?
He's on
He's
there.
on Zoom.
Oh, all right, okay, let's bring out Lovejoy. Okay, this is docket 22-341 FH, 22-340 FH, and 25-6268 FH. People of the State of Michigan versus Rico Lovejoy. Counsel, your appearances for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Randall Berman on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jacob Starks, the fourth Assistant Public Defender here on behalf of Mr. Lovejoy for all three files.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Sir, have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
Yes.
And is it anything that would interfere in your ability to understand the court or your attorney?
No.
Is there medication you're supposed to be on that you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No.
And you had enough time to speak with Mr. Sartz?
Yes.
All right. I understand from a conversation prior to you coming out that you were being screened for the drug court. And there are 2 bench warrants, and those are for failure to appear. On behalf of the people, can we just dismiss those and move on? He's got a whole lot of other issues, and apparently he's not going anywhere. Or would you like to address it?
Doesn't matter to me, Your Honor. He's been gone since April of 24. So long as we assure that he's going to be where we know where he should be, I don't oppose that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm gonna withdraw the bench warrants on 22-341 FH and 22-340 FH. Those are recalled and dismissed. And then is there a bond on these other files or not?
Your Honor, I believe he has a current bond for 25-006268 FH. And then I believe we did not have a bond on case numbers 22-000340 FH and 22000341 FH. I believe those were forfeited when the warrants were issued. So, Your Honor, respectfully, I would request that those bonds be reinstated. I don't think it's realistic at this point for Mr. Lovejoy to be able to post his bonds.
I'm looking to see what he was out on bond, right? So what were those bonds? Do you know? On the 25 file, I don't have anything from the district court yet.
My apologies, Your Honor. I will pull up this case in just a second here.
Judge, looking at the Sheriff's Department website, he's got a contempt of court, 30th Circuit Court, bond denied. Cocaine possession, 30th Circuit Court, bond denied. Contempt of court, 30th Circuit Court, bond denied. Dangerous drugs, 30th Circuit Court, bond denied. So I'm guessing for the 224 cases, bond is denied on those. And then he's got, I don't know, he's got stuff in 54A, which might be one of them might be the 20. No, that would,
All right, so I think he was given a PR bond previously on these files. So on the 22-341 FH and on the 22-340 FH, he's going to have $50,000 on each cash.
Yeah, that'll be fine, Your Honor.
And then the 25-6268 FH, I can't see what he's got, but I can't imagine the district court gave him a PR bond.
According to my notes, Your Honor, on that file, you should have a cash surety bond of $10,000, and that would have been set on October 22nd, 2020.
Okay, so the cash surety of $10,000. If he is able to make bond on any of these, which I doubt, he'll have to have a GPS tether. But I think that just addresses everything, and that will allow him then to be evaluated, stay out of trouble, get some services in jail. And then we can wrap all of this up at some point, but I have removed the bench warrants so that you can get evaluated, treated, and we can figure this out. And then I'm not going anywhere. So your attorney's here all the time. If we need to have a hearing to modify this so that we can do some kind of global package, if you and the prosecutor work it out, that's fine. But meanwhile, sir, I can't let you out. It's you're a danger to the public, and most important, yourself. I don't know if you have a death wish, but these files don't look so good. You're not liking yourself. Let's like yourself and, get on top of living happily, not this, okay?
Okay.
So I'm sad that you missed maybe, I don't know how long you've been in, but did you have Thanksgiving dinner in the jail?
Yes, I did.
I understand that's the best meal of the year.
It was okay.
Well, okay is better than terrible.
Right.
So the second best meal I understand is Christmas. So you let me know when I see you next.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You're getting everything else you need at the jail?
Yes.
All right, very good. If there's any issues, let your attorney or me know. Call the jail and get whatever the problem is fixed. But meanwhile, I will see you in the new year. Counsel, what am I setting this for? Are we gonna wait to hear from the drug court, whichever way you're working with?
Your Honor, we turned in a pretrial form with a tentative trial date, final pretrial date. Those dates should give us plenty of time to get them screened, evaluated, and then we can certainly reach out to Your Honor if we need a court date sooner than that.
Okay. All right, court is now in receipt of that. I'm signing it, and we're gonna give you a copy, and we'll send a copy over to the prosecutor's office as well. So thank you for doing that. We'll give you a copy to take, counsel, or well, I can say counsel, yeah. All right. Anything else for the record?
not on behalf of the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
All right, happy
See you in the
holidays,
new
Your
year.
Honor.
Thank you. Hey, sir, sir? I see there's issues with drugs, whatever. Are you going through withdrawal or anything that needs to be addressed?
I'm currently on MAT that got me on Suboxone.
Okay, so you're okay with that?
Right.
Okay, so if you need to be seen and they're not seeing you, you let me know, but we'll keep them apprised of that, okay? That can be
Okay.
very serious, okay?
All right.
Thank you, that's all.
Pardon?
Oh, we gotta get the paperwork started. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, Brian, I somehow lost my,
That's the, you should go to the, there you go.
okay, got it.
Next.
Doris?
Oh, my goodness.
This is docket 25-5997 FH. People of the state of Michigan versus Ricky Dwayne Norris. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Morning, Your Honor, Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Ricky Norris, who is standing to my right.
Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Sir, have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No, ma'am.
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
No, ma'am.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No, ma'am.
Have you had no time to speak with Ms. Donnelly?
Yes, ma'am.
And counsel, what are we doing here today?
Your Honor, we're here for a bench warrant arraignment. The allegations are that he did commit a crime while released and he failed to report to pretrial services.
Okay, let me see. I have that right here on top, and it does read that on October 25th, 2025, defendant was arrested and charged with a new felony offense for police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing pending in the 54A District Court. And defendant failed to report to pretrial services on October 10th, 2025, or any time thereafter. He's been arraigned. Are you waiting further arraignment?
Yes, Your Honor, and just to clarify that that new file is now, the circuit court arraignment is this morning, it's now in front of your court.
Oh, okay, so let me see. So that would be 25-6470 FH.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Because he can't plead, I guess he can plead to not, or failing to report to pretrial services. What's going on?
Your Honor, the hope is that I could get Mr. Norris screened for mental health court and potentially work out a plea that way. Now that with him in custody, that certainly can happen soon.
All right, so I'm going to hold the bench warrant. We'll see what we do with that. And we're gonna set this for,
Your Honor, it is already, I forgot to mention, it's already set for a pretrial, this file. When he failed to appear on November 25th, I think it was, for the pretrial, we just adjourned it to January.
okay, so can we do both files then?
Yes, please.
Okay, so whatever January date that is, we're going to add,
First 90.
we're going to add the 25-6470 FH, so they'll both be in January.
Yes.
And that'll be a pretrial, and then we can address bond or other issues. So are you getting what you need in the jail?
Huh?
Are you getting what you need in the jail?
Yes.
Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No, ma'am.
You're supposed to be on medication you're not on?
Well, that we will see.
Okay,
Because there might be some medications that he needs, but he needs to go through the CATS program and
okay. So sir, you need to cooperate over there. They're gonna evaluate you and see what's going on with you, okay? So we're gonna get you the help you need while you're incarcerated, and we'll talk about what happens in January, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It'll be his birthday, that January 21st.
Oh, wow.
I didn't wanna, I honestly didn't wanna be in jail for my birthday or for Christmas, but hey, it has to, whatever works, works. you
Well, it
know?
will be a memorable birthday.
I need you screened for Noel, of course, so I think that this is for this one. Just, we can get you on screen eligible, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, what's the whole 30 days?
If Your Honor, I don't know if there is a bond currently set on it, but if you would mind setting a dollar amount on the bond, not just simply having a remand.
Hmm. Counsel, could you both approach? All right, sir, if you are released, do you have a place to live?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that?
It'd be, I don't know the exact address, but it'll be with my, actually, I'll ask my grandfather, 1508 Illinois. If not, there will be with my mother on, Genesee, I wanna say.
Okay, so you'll need to, so I'm sure you'll be talking to them over the holidays to figure that out, okay? All right, meanwhile, on each bond, he'll have a $20,000 cash bond, which we will address on January 21st for council. This won't take very long. If we need to fit him in earlier in order to get things moving, I'm happy to do that. You just need to let me know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything else we need to address? Then he'll need to cooperate with the mental health court screening.
Yes, no, Your Honor, not for defense.
Nothing further.
Thank you. And then I'm sure as part of that, they'll verify where he's going to live.
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Was the bond just 20,000?
20,000 I each. Yeah.
She said she'll make sure we can trust it before the 21st. I need you to bring her mouth. Yeah, I know, this is the cycle, the circle we're in, we gotta get off this hamster wheel.
Mr. Goodrich, are you ready?
Yes.
Or, okay,
Who's Mr. Goodrich?
Sims?
Sims, and then we'll have Ms. Donnelly again. All right, this is docket 25-866 FH, People's State of Michigan versus Craig Sims Jr. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Natalie Makeover on behalf of the people.
And Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office here to represent Mr. Sims, who's standing to my right.
All right, sir, I need your hands out of your pockets for safety, please. Thank you. Could you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth and the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. Put your hand down. Sir, have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No,
Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
no,
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No.
Have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Goodrich?
yes, ma'am.
And have you reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, we got it.
And sir, you pled guilty to count 1, police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing, and also count 2, domestic violence. The domestic violence is punishable by 93 days, and the police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing is punishable by 2 years. Do you recall that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. On behalf of the people, are there any corrections, additions, deletions?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of defendant?
Your Honor, I just wanted to check one thing real quick. No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. How about as to scoring?
Nothing.
Nothing from the defense either, Your Honor.
Is there a victim here?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of the people, what would you like me to know?
I think Your Honor, people will just ask that you follow the agreement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Sims has been working hard trying to get employment, having, this kind of on his record has been making it difficult. He's been having a hard time with background checks at different places, but he's continuing to work to try to get employment. I believe he's got an interview this afternoon, trying to work on that. I think the recommendations for the DV class and cognitive behavioral therapy are appropriate. I think he would benefit from both of those. I would state he did previously go to Haida prison years ago, and he was able to complete his GED there and got his carpenter certificate. So I would generally, Your Honor, ask the court to follow the recommendations here. I think, like I said, they are appropriate, and I think he would be successful in probation, Your Honor.
Sir, what would you like me to know?
I would like you to know that I like probation because it will give me the time and the space to, and the mindset to do right with my time.
So what are you doing now?
Just currently working and looking for a job.
So who's your interview with today or tomorrow, whenever?
I do not. Today it is with, I don't know, honestly. No,
What kind of job is it?
it is a factory job.
Okay. So what is it you want to do overall?
I want to invest in real estate, just like build houses, build a community, fix the red tag, also stuff like that.
So have you gone to school or?
Just a trade school at the Haida prison, but not LCC yet, which I plan on doing.
Okay, so LCC has a reconnect program. You can go for free. So I'm gonna order you, check into that before January.
I definitely will.
Okay, so you probably need to make an appointment this week because they're all gonna go on vacation.
Okay.
You can get into the reconnect program for free,
You said reconnect?
called reconnect.
Okay.
Okay, and what it is it's a program for people like you who've been out of school for a while. And then they want you to go back to college and they have, I don't know, they have grant money, they got some state, federal money, whatever, but it's free. So there's not much in life for free, so let's get you educated. Okay, meanwhile, you're gonna have to address some of these issues, that you find yourself before a judge again. Now, do you have any kids?
I have one on the way currently.
Okay, are you with the mother or not?
Yes, ma'am.
When is that baby due?
May 7th,
Okay, so you got some time to find some employment. Babies are expensive.
definitely.
So is that who you're living with or no?
Yes, currently right
Okay, so under marriage narrative, I'm going to say, but is living with his significant other who is pregnant and due in May 2026. Okay, and it also says vocational other training narrative, this is on page 7. As simply it says, defendant reported he obtained his carpenter certification while incarcerated with Michigan Department of Corrections. I put in parentheses HIDA because it's important to know that he was in the HIDA end, not the big prison.
Oh, yeah, it's all like, yeah, it's just separated by like.
I've been there, I visited, I know, it's a good program over there.
It's a great program.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I was amazed at the things that you all were building, and I had some of the culinary part was fantastic as well. I had some of the best brownies and hummus that I've had, and I've eaten in some pretty fancy places. And that's also an excellent school over there, so glad to hear that you liked it over there, even though it was incarcerated you.
Yeah,
Has some benefits, right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, good. All right. Anything else you want me to know, sir? All right, so you're gonna be on probation for 12 months. I can increase that up to 36 months or up to 5 years if things really don't go well. I can also incarcerate you, which I hope I don't have to do. You will test if you are requested to for drugs or alcohol, but it doesn't seem that that's your issue, so I'm not ordering regular testing. But if you are tested, you will not adulterate any tests. If it is positive, then you'll pay for a secondary test. You shall not use, possess, consume, purchase, or be in the presence of any alcohol, marijuana, or drug paraphernalia unless you have a prescription. All prescriptions will be provided within 24 hours to probation from your licensed physician. You will complete the batter's intervention program, which also should have a cognitive therapy piece to it. And if not, you'll complete a separate cognitive program to make better decisions. You will not have verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with Danielle Castillo, DANIELLE That is not the mother of your child, correct? Okay, so you'll stay away from her, right?
Absolutely.
Very good. You will not be within 1,000 feet of her. If you end up at the same Myers, you go to a different one. End up at the same church service, you go to a different one. Don't send flowers, Hallmark cards, messages through third parties, carrier pigeon, smoke signals. She just doesn't exist in your world. You'll not engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. You will not have verbal, written, electronic, or physical contact with anyone housed in the Michigan Department of Corrections without permission or probation. Nor will you have contact with anyone on probation or parole without permission of probation, and then you would only be given permission if you and the other parties are doing well. You'll not use any object as a weapon, no weapons, no guns, no ammunition, no imitation of a weapon. You'll contact probation within 24 hours. And you're in this building, so you might as well go downstairs and make and keep your first appointment. Mr. Goodrich can certainly direct you. You'll comply with all written and verbal orders of probation and allow probation into your residence at any time for probation supervision. This is your first child, sir?
Yeah.
Have you taken care of babies?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You know how to change a diaper? You think you need a parenting class?
I don't think.
All right. You must submit to a search of your person and property, including but not limited to your vehicle, cell phone, residence, and computer. If probation has reasonable cause to believe you have items that might violate the conditions of your probation. You must report any arrest or police contact, loss of employment, personal protection order placed on you, or change of residence within 24 hours. Weekends and holidays are accepted. So if something happens on a Friday, tell us on Monday, Monday's a holiday, tell us on Tuesday. You will be part of a work seek program. If you don't get this job, you'll be part of a work seek program. And once you are employed, you will not give your employer any cause to terminate you. If you are a full-time student, you only need to work 18 hours per week. With a baby on the way, you'll probably want to work more. but you'll only be required to work 18. If you are not a full-time student, you'll work a minimum of 30 hours per week. You're going to contact LCC and engage in the Reconnect program or other college programs so you can start pursuing your educational and career dreams. You will serve 365 days jail with credit for 21 days served. The balance is held. You'll pay a crime victims assessment, the amount of $130. I'm waiving probation oversight fees, and I'm also waiving fines and costs of finding that you're indigent. You'll pay a $68 state cost. And that's for the felony. You'll pay a $50 state cost for the misdemeanor. As to your jail term, that is for count 1. As to count 2, you're simply going to serve 21 days of credit for 21 days. And you pay $130 fine. You'll not use any object as a weapon. You'll not own, use, possess any imitation of a weapon, any weapon of any kind, any ammunition, or use any object as a weapon. Just gotta get a few things organized and you'll be fine, so. All right. And just understand that the baby coming, the state is unkind when it comes to criminal behavior and a child. And I can't think of a worse punishment than having your parental rights terminated.
Yeah, I can't think of one either.
So you gotta, really behave, get your anger under control, whatever issues. Because the state's pretty cruel on that. So. You gotta protect that baby. All right. You have 42 days to appeal and to request appellate counsel. Please hand him his appellate rights. Good luck to you, sir. You acknowledge receiving your appellate rights?
Yes.
All right. We're gonna make your appointment of probation. Thank you. That's all for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now we are on the Jenkins matter. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
This is docket 20-7 FH, people of the state of Michigan versus Curtis Jenkins.
Morning, Your Honor, Natalie Nathan, we're on behalf of people.
And good morning again, Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Curtis Jenkins, who is standing to my right.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth on the penalty of perjury?
I do.
Thank you. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today? Are you supposed to be on medication you're not on?
Oh, man.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
Oh, man.
Have you had enough time to speak with Ms. Donnelly?
Yes.
And you also reviewed the pre-sentence investigation report? All right, did you have enough time with her to go over it? Did you need more time?
Probably, Your Honor, but
Well, no time like the present. I can take another matter if you want some more time to go over it.
I'm fine.
All right, you just need to come here a little closer so we can, the microphone needs to speak you up, sir. All right, so you're waiving further reading?
yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Sir, you pled guilty to carrying a concealed weapon, count 1, punishable by, I'm sorry, you pled no contest to carrying a concealed weapon, punishable by 5 years. Do you recall that?
Yes.
All right, thank you. And are there any corrections, additions, deletions on behalf of people,
No, Your Honor.
on behalf of defendants?
Yes, Your Honor, there are a couple. The pre-sentencing report erroneously refers to me as the attorney of record at the plea. It's basically on page 1 of the report and page 1 of the evaluation and plan. I'm sorry. Page 1 of, yes.
Yeah, evaluation plan.
Yeah, it says that the court with it appeared before and pled with public defender Sarah Donnelly, but at the time he was represented by retained counsel, Perone.
Okay,
So that needs to change. And then, of course, on the evaluation and plan on page 1, it also says that he appeared before the court and pled with his public defender, which is incorrect.
okay, so I'm adding Mr. Perot for plea and public defender Sarah Donnelly for sentencing, and we've done that on page 1. I need to do that on the cover page.
Yes.
And then on the basic information sheet, I believe. Yes,
With the plea agreement.
yes. Okay. So who attended the probation office?
I did. Yes,
So the
that is
rest of
correct.
that- Okay.
The rest is correct.
Great, okay. I take it the people have no objection to that. Any other corrections, additions, deletions?
Your Honor, to the jail credit, Mr. Jenkins has provided proof to me, and it does seem accurate that for our records, that he was also incarcerated for 2 more additional times that wasn't counted.
On this file?
On this file, yes. 19 days in 2023 and 14 days in 2025, he was being held on warrants.
Okay, so can you tell me those dates?
Yes.
I can add them. Do you have those?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So from February 23rd of 2023 to March 14th of 2023,
And how many days is that?
19.
Okay, and then there was one more?
February 19th of 2025 to March 5th of 2025, and that's 14 days.
So what is that, 138
38.
days?
Yes, Your Honor.
On behalf of the people, any objection?
No, Your Honor.
I'm making the change on basic information sheets on the recommendations, and that probably is. Somewhere in the evaluation plan, but I don't see it. Oh, yes, under recommendation year 2. Okay, I have made those corrections. Any other corrections? And then if not, are there corrections to the scoring?
I do have one correction to the scoring.
And what would that be?
For PRV 5, it was scored at 20 points. I do see that there is a 10-year gap though.
Wait, I have PRV 5 at 0.
We have different.
You want to see mine?
Yeah,
Zero.
I also have 0.
you have 0? Mine
Did you get
says,
the updated one?
maybe not. I didn't get the update. There was another.
Let's make a copy of mine.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Does that answer your issue?
It does, it corrects my issue. Thank you.
Okay, would you please wait for a copy of this so she has it corrected? All right, very good. Anything else we need to address? And did he complete a weapon safety class?
He did, Your Honor. He has proof of it. Did I hear?
All right,
I'm sorry.
you can approach with that and just show it to the prosecutor, please. Thank you for getting that done, sir.
Thank you.
Did you learn anything? Or were you just bored?
I did learn, I mean, some things on there that I didn't really know.
That's good. Good to hear.
I think I might have given it back to you because I don't have it.
All right, so he completed it. You don't have it. You can just provide that. That's fine. All right. On behalf of the people, I'm sorry, anything you wanted me to know?
No, yeah.
Or what would you like me to know, counsel? We're good with it, sir. Your attorney's seen it and she's sworn to tell me the truth.
Yes, I have. I've
So,
seen it.
she's not giving up her license for you, so we're good.
All right, Your Honor, in regards to sentencing, it's my understanding, again, I'm not the attorney of record at the plea, but according to Mr. Jenkins, the plea agreement at the time of the plea was that he would, plead no contest to the CCW, he would have to do the gun safety class, and then he would have to pay a fine. And then essentially, Your Honor said that that would be all he would have to do, and he wouldn't have to do
As long as
probation.
things went well.
Yeah, so as long as things went well, and it's it's my understanding that everything has gone as according to plan. He does have money here today to pay his fine. So, Your Honor, we would be asking the court to follow through with the Cobb's agreement and sentence him to the gun safety course that he completed in fines and costs. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know if it was a Cobb's or not, but whatever, and there were some other issues going on, but nonetheless. Now, sir, what did you learn from this, and what would you like me to know?
What did I learn from this?
Yeah, what'd you learn from this? I mean, let me put it in
I learned that-
perspective,
I
sir.
learned
Hang
that
on a
I don't wanna
second.
come up
Hang on a
in here
second.
no more.
Yeah, but hang on a second.
Yeah.
That's a good lesson, but every single human makes mistakes. It's what we do with those mistakes, because they're teachable moments that make the difference in our lives. So what have you learned aside from you now wanting to come in front of this court or any other again?
That I don't want to.
Yeah, that you
Yeah,
don't want
because
to.
I don't know y'all language. Y'all went to school and stuff for this type of stuff. So
Ah.
this is not my arena.
I understand all sorts of languages, sir. I'm not any better than you, just because I went to school. You just have a conversation with me. What'd you learn? I mean, do
You want me
you
to
put
be
you on
honest?
probation so that we give you some more lessons, or what? What'd you learn?
I guess you can't have no firearm, but yeah, we didn't already withdrew. What is that thing that I signed?
Yeah, but okay, so
Forfeiture.
you can't have a firearm, but what'd you learn from that?
Don't have a firearm in the car with you.
Yeah, that's a part of the lesson. How about following the law? How about when you have a firearm or anything like that? You learn what the laws are about it. Even if you have fireworks, you learn the safety precautions. Everything you do in life has rules. You drive a car, there's rules on the road. We all like to believe that we're in charge of our lives, but really, in order to have safety for all of us, we have to abide by some rules and use some common sense. So in the future, if you want a gun, if you want something like that, you have to learn that. You're here because you just didn't follow the law. So follow the law and you stay away from judges and police. Really simple lesson. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, not just because I'm the judge, but does that make sense to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, sir. You're gonna get 138 days with credit for 138 days. You're gonna pay a crime victims assessment in the amount of $130 and a state cost. Those two costs are not waivable. That's a total of $198. I'm waiving fines, costs, attorney fees. So how long do you need to pay the $198?
I don't need no time.
Great, go down and pay it. You have 42 days to appeal and to request appellate. Counsel, if you don't like this, and have a Merry Christmas. That's an order. You acknowledge your appellate rights?
Yeah, Mr. Would you acknowledge that you're getting your notice to for your appellate rights?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
that's all
you.
for the record.
Thank you.
Two minutes. Who set aside next? Mr. Andrews.
Yeah, because that was at 11:30.
just had one.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's on Zoom. They failed to appear with PSI.
Failed to appear.
For his PSI. Well, the PSI,
He's on Zoom.
Okay.
There's a bit of a backstory, Your Honor.
I'm sure there is.
There always is.
You know, yeah, that's where you'll get it. Yep, yeah.
This is docket 24786FH, People of the State of Michigan versus Jason Hulbert. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sarah Brenner, Assistant Attorney General for People, or good morning, I'm sorry. We're close.
Very close.
And then good morning, Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Jason Hulbert, who should be joining us from by Zoom. This date and time set for sentencing, and there's gonna be some conversation on that. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Hulbert, are you there on Zoom? Can you unmute yourself and put the camera on, please?
I can unmute myself. Oh, where we go? Hold on. Start the video. There we go.
Great, there you go. Please raise. You swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury.
I do.
May you put your hand on. Have you taken any medication yesterday or today?
No, ma'am.
Is there medication you're supposed to be on that you're not on?
No.
Any sign of fever, COVID, or other illness?
No.
And have you had enough time to speak with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you pled guilty to failure to pay child support, correct? And let me just see. Yep, you pled guilty to count one. And I instructed you to do a pre-sentence investigation report. And that has not been done, so we cannot go to sentencing. Now, I understand you are in Florida, and I am certain you don't have any snow. But if you need a ride up here to see snow and to be in front of me personally, you're gonna get one. So, counsel, what's the backstory here?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hulbert did, at the last court date, he did on the same day, and I do have confirmation from probation of that, reach out to probation by phone on the 1st of October. He left messages, he then called again, documented by probation as well on the 6th of October, trying to get in. I reached out to probation myself, trying to get something done. It didn't happen. And then I got noticed on the 7th of October that this court had entered a warrant, bench warrant for failing to get it scheduled. Even though, and I did reach out to the court and by email on the 21st, once I had gotten documentation from Mr. Hulbert to support that he had tried to make the assessment appointment, the PSI appointment. And
has it been made since?
He has tried to get it done since. Probation didn't get back to him until pretty much the week of November, because at first they weren't even going to schedule him. So they didn't even reach out to him until I think November to try to get it. And unfortunately, my understanding is he is a cook and things got very busy with Thanksgiving.
We need good cooks in the jail. So either he makes the appointment and keeps it, or I get a bench warrant and it gets picked up. I'm not, so here is, I got a list of a bunch of dates. And then it says this writer attempted to call a defendant on November 12th, November 17th, November 20th to schedule the PSI. The writer left a voicemail each instance and that he would schedule it for November 20th at 10 a.m. with further instructions to call the writer back to confirm the date. Defendant failed to call. So a lien check was done and there's an active warrant. So, sir, I'm going to give you 24 hours to make and keep an appointment. I don't give a damn about your cooking job here. They got a child who has not been, your children have not received child support, and I got a bunch of dates here. So I want a date certain within 24 hours, and I want you to keep it, and I don't care whether counsel connects it, you connect with counsel and probation. Otherwise, you're coming up to Michigan, and you're gonna be watching that snowfall behind bars.
Your Honor, ma'am.
You may.
Thank you. My understanding is there is now income withholding he has signed on to. There have been payments being consistently made each month regarding the child support. I understand that. The problem that I foresee happening again is that probation is so backed up, it's what happened the last time, that I just need to be able to know that if he doesn't get a phone call back today, when he calls them, because that's what happened in October.
Well, let me try this for you.
I understand.
And I don't want to hold you in contempt. I appreciate that he's paying some child support, but we gotta close this. I can't get to sentencing without this.
I understand.
So how about you go downstairs and make an appointment, and whatever date it is, he keeps it. You're in the building.
I will
And-
attempt it, Your Honor.
You attempt it, you tell them Judge Aquilina says, and if not, I'm coming down there and getting them a date. I have no problem riding the elevator and going down to see them and getting a date. So I think between us, we can go get him a date. Any problem with that on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor, and he is making payments. He's been making payments since August, so at least we are getting some funds. for the child.
And
So
while
that's
I
good.
appreciate that, I gotta sentence him.
Yes, Judge.
So, sir, your attorney's gonna contact you with a date that she gets. If she doesn't get a date, I'm gonna get a date today, and you're going to keep it. Unless you're in the hospital, you are going to keep that appointment, and if you're in the hospital, you're gonna move the appointment. Are we clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great.
Do we want to set another sentencing date now, Judge, or just wait for probation?
No, I'm gonna set a sentencing date. Probably we're into March. What's our next sentencing date?
February 4th,
Great, February 4th at what time?
10.
February 4th at 10. Work it out with your work schedule. Go downstairs, tell probation, and if they want me to come down and storm the place and get a date, I'm happy to do it.
Is the file gonna, I apologize, Your Honor, is the file gonna be sent down to them shortly? Because that's usually when I get pushback on my clients, is that we don't have a file yet.
Great, you know what? Mr. Ring, take the file downstairs with counsel and get a date. The two of you can go do that while I take the next matter.
Thank you.
How's that?
I appreciate that greatly, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is all for this record.
One last thing.
Oh,
Sorry, I
Oh.
apologize. I wanted to get that date again. I apologize for sentencing.
it's February 4th
10
at
a.m.
10 a.m. Thank you very much. That's all.
and the bench warrants were called.
Thank you.
And you and Mr. Ring go get the date, and sir, keep your lines of communication open, because your attorney's gonna call you shortly with a date or that pre-sentence investigation report. They can even do it on Zoom. Unless you're missing snow, then you missed that appointment, we got a problem. Got it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, that's all for this record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Michelle.
Mr. Ring, do I have the other, I
You do, you tucked it under,
Great.
correct.
All right, thanks. All right, this is docket 12601 FH, people of the state of Michigan versus Ernie Marcus Andrews.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Natalie Macomb on behalf of people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Hassan Zaror. My video was disabled, Your Honor, by the host. Hassan Zaror, P8043, on behalf of Ernie Andrews. Mr. Andrews, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Ernie Andrews.
Thank you. Your Honor,
Yes, just a minute, so we can't see you, or is it?
I'm
Your Honor,
trying.
I'm clicking start my video and it says it's
Okay,
disabled.
hang
by
on.
the host.
I'm going to see if I can fix that. I don't know, see if you can do it now. I don't know why that's doing that.
Still telling me it's disabled, Your Honor.
Yeah, my son is disabled also.
Okay, hang on, let me see what my my law clerk probably disabled it so people can't just chime in, but that's let me see if I can fix that. Whoa. It should be here, right?
So you just doesn't have access to join?
No, they don't have access to put the, oh,
There we go.
okay.
It still won't let me connect my video.
Yeah, just the three that.
Oh, there's.
Yeah. And then that's.
Okay, that work?
Okay, here we go.
All right, great.
Thank you.
All right, sorry about that. I sent my law clerk on a mission and then he forgot to lie on.
No worries, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, so can we start again with your appearance for the record, please?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Natalie Maycomber on behalf of the people.
Good afternoon, or yes, it's afternoon now. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Hassan Zaror, P830043 on behalf of Ernie Edwards. Mr. Edwards, can you please state your name for the record?
Hi, my name is Ernie Andrews.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Put your hand down. On behalf of the people, are you in receipt of all of the necessary documentation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do the people have any objections?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of counsel for defendant, what would you like me to know?
Your Honor, thank you for the opportunity. This is the motion to set aside two convictions from 2012. They are the only felony convictions that Mr. Andrews has ever received. We have received indication from the Attorney General that he's eligible to have these set aside should his post-conviction circumstances and behavior warrant setting it aside, and should it be in the interest of public welfare. Your Honor, we also have his Michigan State Police report, which does show that again, these are the only felonies on his record. He has ordinance violations from 2019 and 2023. Otherwise, according to my reading, there's nothing else on his record subsequent to this conviction. Mr. Andrews is gainfully employed. He works at Magna. He does production work. He also has two children, Your Honor, that he cares for. These felony convictions greatly impact his ability to move on with his life, provide for his family, get better jobs, and that's why he's seeking to have these set aside. He is fully statutorily eligible. He has not been convicted of 3 or more felonies in his lifetime. The applicable time period has passed according to the statute, and an opportunity has been given to the Attorney General, who left it to this court's discretion. There is nothing currently pending against him in any jurisdiction, and he appears here via Zoom should you wish to hear a bit more from him, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. What would you like me to know, and what have you learned from all of this?
I was young. I'm a different person than I was when around that time I've been working, being a father to my kids, and just trying to be a good dad and just do right.
All right. An application to set aside the following convictions was filed on September 8th, 2025. Carrying concealed weapon and delivery, manufacture of a controlled substance less than 50 grams, and that was in docket 12601 FH. Both of them were. The Michigan State Police has reported the required information from its records to the court. The applicant has not been convicted for more than 3 felonies. The applicant has had no convictions for an assault or crime set aside under the statute during their lifetime, and there are no criminal charges pending against the applicant. The applicant has not been convicted of any criminal offense during the applicable time period required under the statute. And the applicant has not previously had a felony conviction for the same offense set aside under the statute. The time period required by the statute for the convictions listed in item 1 has passed, and The convictions listed in item 1 occurred within 24 hours and arose from the same transaction pursuant to the statute, so they should be deemed as one offense, not two, for the purposes of the statute. An opportunity has been given to the Attorney General, prosecuting official, and state police to contest the application, and no one has. Circumstances and behavior of the applicant from the date of the applicant's conviction to the filing of the application more than warrant and justify setting aside the convictions, and it is consistent with justice and public welfare. The application is granted as to the convictions listed in item 1, and pursuant to the statute, the Michigan State Police shall maintain a non-public record of the order setting aside conviction and of the arrest, fingerprints, conviction, and sentence of the applicant in the case to which this order applies. If the court arresting agency maintains a record of the arrest, biometric data, conviction, or sentence, that record shall be non-public and not used for any purpose unless authorized by law. This has been read, dated, and signed in open court. Sir, if I were with you, if you were in my courtroom and we were together, I would be asking you to approach and handing you this personally and shaking your hands and giving you a virtual handing of it and a handshake with my final order. And that is in order to take your beautiful family out and celebrate. This is a huge accomplishment. You had a couple of blips in your life, you've lived an exemplary life now, and you've really learned from your mistakes, and that's all we can ever ask. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I have a very good clerk. We're going to get this in the mail to you. We're also going to get this to the agency. Counsel, this is not non-public in the next like 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know how long it takes. During COVID, it was taking a lot longer. They're pretty quick now. But if it doesn't happen within a reasonable amount of time, please reach out to me so I can make a phone call on your behalf.
Will do, Your Honor. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Good luck to you. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you.
Congrats,
Thank
Mr. Edwards. Take
Thank
Andrew.
you.
All right, are we done with the morning? Really? Well, that was pretty smooth. Getting worried about our one guy until I realized he couldn't hear.
I know.
Yeah. So for those of you watching, we'll return about 1 o'clock.